Okay, no, I don't know if it's English. I know it's British. So. He's very British, like Gordon Brown British.
Studio. Gordon. That's
That's
strong
British for
British.
me.
Okay. Mics are up. Lagos, you know what time it is, right? It's 16 minutes actually, 16 minutes past 8 o'clock. So just 1 minute into the show. It's called Locker Room 981, and that is the sports segment here on Smooth Breakfast and Smooth 98.1. To join us, well, send a message to WhatsApp first, 0809 444 0981. That's 0809 444 981. Next, you can send a tweet to us at Smooth981FM. Use that hashtag Locker Room 981. One word. And then tweet at Tega Supreme. Tega being in the studio with us. And of course, as usual, she starts by complaining.
Good morning, Lagos.
Good morning, Tega. Lagos, you see, if you go on YouTube type Smooth 981 FM, you'd see everything that goes on in the studio. So when I say Tega is a pest to my life, you do not understand, but you would comprehend that if you watch our YouTube channel. In a good way, though.
Lagos.
There's a symbiotic relationship here.
I've moved on. Lagos, first story. Let's go.
Okay, no serious. All right, Lagos. As Asaba prepares to host Africa during the 21st Africa Senior Athletics Competition in August, the Delta State Governor, Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, Senator Dr. Wow. He's assured of the state's readiness for the competition. In his words, we are ready to host the African Senior Athletics Competition. Most of the facilities are ready, and by Sunday, that's a few days from now, all the facilities will be ready for the opening ceremony. I was happy that we had a successful African trial as it showed our preparedness to host the whole of Africa, Senator Okowa said.
Yes, so we are ready, and I'm saying we as part of Delta
Yeah,
State.
you know,
Yes,
me, I'm going to be there too.
Who?
I will.
What's your name?
Valentine.
What's your passport? but Delta State, yes, it is that state where athletics, they seem to take athletics a little seriously.
Yeah.
And so this tournament, by the way, was supposed to be hosted by the AFN. It's Delta State that's taking it upon themselves. They did the fundraising, they did the trials where they brought in athletes from different countries to come, and different athletes, world-class athletes from various African countries to come and test run the place. That was last week Wednesday. So we are pretty much ready to go, and I keep saying we because I'm proud. The facilities look ready to me. Everything was complete. Maybe a few touches here and there, one screw here, one screw there, nothing major, nothing devastating. So the stadium is ready. Other countries so far have proven to be ready. I've seen names and time and personal best and season's best of some of the athletes coming. It's just the Nigerian team that we hope will be ready, because this is our home ground. Let them not come here and win all our medals and go back. It will not be funny. So I hope the athletes are ready to give their best, because the rest of Africa is.
Yeah, we hope so too. Send your messages to WhatsApp. Remember that number, 0809 444 981. Nigeria's chief coach, Salisu Yusuf, has denied any wrongdoing after footage broadcast on Tuesday showed him accepting money from undercover reporters posing as football agents. Something similar happened in Ghana the other day.
It's same Anas that is unveiling this one too.
Oh, gosh.
The same Anas guy. Yeah.
It's about to get interesting. He wrote, I can remember giving them my honest answer to the end, that if the said players were found suitable in the selection process, they would indeed be selected. I did accept $750 handed to me by one of the two agents to the two Nigerian players, only as a gift of trivial and symbolic value. Wow. And not as an inducement to pay the two players represented by the two agents. There was no immediate response though from the NFF. $750.
Here's what's interesting. Okay, that video clearly shows the agent saying that clearly shows Salisu Yusuf collecting some money
Mm-hmm.
and then saying, "Don't worry, the boys will be in Chan."
Mm.
And then they now told him, "Okay, if
He
this
had
boy,
did he have audio?
yes."
Boy.
So it was. He clearly said, "Don't worry, the boys will be in Chan." And so even if the money was a gift, from the minute somebody steps up to you, an agent representing players
Mm-hmm.
saying, "Play my boys and take this amount of money," you are on. You should just know that. I mean, the FIFA rule: don't take anything, not gift, not picture, don't take anything. So the minute they came out to say that they're representing so and so boys and they gave you money, you should have said no. If the boys are good enough, we'll select them. But you assured them that don't worry,
They'll
the
be
boys,
played.
because that was the particular part for me in the video. They indicted him that don't worry, they'll be in Chan. And then you took money from them, and then the agents went further to say that if these boys play in Chan, and then a club sees them and a club takes them, that they will give you 15% of the money. You were nodding your head, you were in agreement. Like, there is.
And look at the English he's speaking.
You cannot
gift
deny
of trivial and symbolic value.
There is no look.
yeah.
Once they give you a gift and they tell you that you should pick certain players and you pick those players, you've already opened room for people to say it was a bribe.
It was a bribe.
Even if I'm saying even if you even if you wanted to take the boys before. And then after then somebody gives you money and then you take the boys, you've opened room for people to question your integrity.
Right.
So it doesn't matter what he's saying now. Anything what he should just say is, "I'm very sorry.
I'm very sorry." Do you understand? Just apologize and move on.
Just apologize. I'm very sorry. I'm ashamed of this behavior, and I hope that I hope that my issue will make other people to learn not to do like this, and then you walk away. But trying to make claims or trying to say that it was not a bribe, it was this, you can't sell that to anybody. You can't even sell it to me, not talk of the rest of Nigeria. So yes, we're waiting to see what the NFF, we're waiting to hear from the NFF, and then we're waiting to hear from CAF, because this is a real serious issue. But this Anas guy, we are waiting for you in front. I don't know how he does it, but
I'd like to have
him
try some people.
Yeah, he seems to be opening the can of worms in Africa.
Everywhere.
It's crazy.
Interesting. Remember to tweet at us. Use the hashtag lockerroom91 at smooth91fm. Roger Federer has withdrawn from next month's Rogers Cup in Toronto as the 36-year-old continues to carefully manage his schedule. Federer said in a statement, "I'm so disappointed not to play at the Rogers Cup this summer. I had a fantastic time in Montreal last year and I always enjoyed playing in front of the Canadian fans, but unfortunately, with scheduling, decided to withdraw from Toronto."
Yeah, I don't know what Roger seems to be struggling with this year, but there's something off about his movement on court. And it's not a question of age. Maybe he's struggling with something that he doesn't even want to let people know yet. But what it is that he's going to have to reduce his time spent on court. You have to also remember that Rogers Cup is in August, and then Lava Cup, which is the tournament that he is personally behind, is also in August. So if he's going to play that and play this, he's going to have to find a way to do it. Good news for him is that he's over 30, so the amount of tournaments he has to feature in a season is not like everybody else. I think everybody else should be between 18 and 21, but he's over 30, so he has it's 21.
Yeah.
Then if he's over 30, you can take 18, and then you pick and choose which ones. So I think he's there. Okay, Rogers Cup I can dump, and then let's see how we'll take it from there. But as long as he's ready for US Open,
there's hope for that one. Chimobi Victor sent in this one on WhatsApp from the Emirates. He says, "Salisu Yusuf, he should just resign honorably before they start all this investigation, which will rob him."
No, the video already is more than enough investigation.
Enough indication.
The video was damning, to say the least.
Yeah.
That was it. As soon as everything was unveiled in the video, he took the players that they were talking about, and then he took the money. So I think Anas was saying it was $1,000. He is saying it's $750. So who took the remaining? Questions for tomorrow.
Oh, by the way, sharing $750 in half will give you how many a piece? 375. Guys, we'll take a break. We'll be back to talk about more of the stories. Actually, one of the comments we see on YouTube here says, from Digital Babies. Wow, what a name. It says, see my Tega at last. Stan, we see you. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, just type Smooth 91 FM on your YouTube search box. We'll pop right up and hit the subscribe button. That's the major key to get a full part of the show. The second half will start after this.
This is Fumbi, Afro Funky Fumbi.
Yeah.
And you are listening to the smoothest dial on Lagos Radio, Smooth 98.1. Love music, love life.
He called her Regina. We all call
It's a lie, Macron. You're lying. Why is Macron lying?
No,
He
what?
knew when his bodyguard was beating that. He did not have a problem with it until he was caught on tape. Don't tell me that. It's not the first time.
She was an actual person. Gave her the best of everything. And some Mansard insurance. Servicing before it was even necessary.
This guy, this guy. I don't know. This guy reminds me of
Until the day a trailer ran
this guy. This Macron. I suspect this Macron guy.
Ask me, I'll tell you.
that Axel Mansard was paying
Take blame. Nonsense. Ashamge.
and that they provided him a courtesy car way nicer than Regina. He just wanted his Regina back. And man, did she come back?
And they say this is not the first time that this guy has been beaten.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that has beaten a protester or has beaten somebody before. This was the one that was caught on tape.
Africa, your own personal playground.
Welcome to the Cape One.
Welcome to Johannesburg.
And this guy, I'm sure one slap, it will ring in your brain.
You understand?
Welcome to the Cape Town Jazz Festival. Welcome to East London. Welcome to God's window.
With 54 million welcoming
Welcome
South
to
Africans,
Soweto.
all eager to make your holiday that much more inviting, allow us to indulge you with all our favorite sights and sounds. Visit southafrica.net to discover more. South Africa, inspiring new ways.
You are beautiful, strong, dauntless, determined,
I don't trust him.
extraordinary,
No, Macron.
intelligent,
The guy is suffering from PTSD.
talented, unique, aging in comfort. Whoever, wherever, whenever, we're here to enable you to be you. Stambic IBTC, moving forward.
What is that dream of yours? A vacation,
From
further
your
education,
education,
a business
business
perhaps.
perhaps.
Get started with Nescafe. Stand a chance to win 1 million naira and other cash prizes when you buy a Nescafe 3-in-1 pouch. Winning is an easy 3-in-1 step. 1. Go to your neighborhood supermarket. 2. Buy a pouch of 10
Oh,
Nescafe
God.
3-in-1 sachets and get an extra sachet free. 3. Scratch the card you find within the pouch and you can be a winner. Progress is
He always looks so pleasant. This guy. I know this guy.
Picture perfect.
I'm telling you.
Last century, the men's 100-meter world record had been broken.
All I can say that he still did a good work. She really groomed him well.
A lot of legends have come before me. This is my time. But I know there will be another. And that's the way it should be. Because good enough
Excuse me.
never change the world.
We're not here for good enough. Standard Chartered, here for good.
My name is Jessica Bongo,
Studio.
and this is Smooth.
98.1.
That's right, Lagos. You're listening to Smooth 98.1 and inside of Locker Room 981 where we talk sports. You can send in your contributions, observations, and views about the stories actually. Send it to 0809 444 0981. On Twitter, use that hashtag LockerRoom981 where it's Smooth 981 FM. Mercedes have admitted miscommunication with Lewis Hamilton over a pit stop at the German GP that was ultimately extremely fortunate and gave the world champion a much better chance of winning the race. The Voiles, who actually commented on this, says there was miscommunication to Lewis. He understood that he should go back out on track, and he completed that. The reality behind all of it is that it turns out to be extremely fortunate, given the issues that we had with Valtteri and the tires at the point where they started. Now, it put Lewis in the lead of the race, and those tires were able to recover. We could indeed have stopped next lap as Kimi Raikkonen did, but decided to keep him out there and keep him on the race, right? It's his best chance of winning the race, and it worked out very well.
Yeah, but it was also a chance for FIA to deduct points or give a penalty, and any penalty, 5-10 seconds would have done enough damage to Lewis Hamilton, or at least reduce the 17-point gap between him and Sebastian Vettel. But ultimately, FIA adjudged that since he was under safety car and no real danger and blah blah blah, but at the end of the day, they didn't find them, so they can now come out and say yes, it worked out for the best for us. This weekend is another time for Sebastian Vettel and Ferrari to get one back. So while they are all still dancing and enjoying the euphoria of winning in Germany, and getting back the constructors lead and the drivers championship lead, they should remember that there's still 10 races in this season and anything can happen. So focus on that.
Down.
Yeah.
We have a message here from okay, please put your name to your messages so we can take them. Tony from Kuka says, nice one from Roger G20. Another one here on YouTube, youtube.com/smooth981fm Lagos. Ogini Johnson says, I'm watching, it's nice seeing the Tega Tiger live. That's actually right, that's name. Anyway, Didier Deschamps is in the news now. The French coach, or France coach, and former Real Madrid boss, Zinedine Zidane, they both had the shortlist for the best FIFA Men's Coach Award. The World Soccer's governing body announced this on Tuesday. Deschamps' France lifted the World Cup in Russia, and his 1998 world title winning teammate Zidane helped Real Madrid claim a third consecutive Champions League. The three finalists for each award will be revealed at a later date, with the winners to be announced in a ceremony in London on September 24th. Here's a full list of winners that Tega will be running down for
Okay, so when I saw this list yesterday, I was like, what on earth is happening here? So there are people that,
possible winners.
People that are deserving to be on this list, like Massimiliano Allegri, he won Italian Serie A. Cherchesov of Russia, remember that they were not supposed to go anywhere, and they did go for the World Cup. Zlatko Dalic, he played in 1998 too. France beat him in 1998, and then they came to beat him in 2000. It's not fair. It's not fair. 2018, but he took his team to the finals. He's there. Of course, Didier Deschamps won this. Pep Guardiola winning with Manchester City, and then the League Cup and the Premier League title. Jurgen Klopp played in the UCL finals. Roberto Martinez, with what he did with Belgium. Diego Simeone at Atletico Madrid, winning the Europa, of course. The one that upset me was this Gareth Southgate.
Why?
I can't hack it. I don't look. Let me put it this way.
What? Are you Russia?
Let me put it this way.
What?
The people that are here, they are sharks. Gareth Southgate is like crayfish. Why is he on this list?
Tega, why?
Why is he here?
Why?
Look, Ernesto Valverde made this list. Yes, he should be here.
He's deserving of this. He's deserving of it.
For what?
Let him just be there.
For his well-groomed
There needs to be balance in the nominees list. Tega.
Balance how? As in balance of people that did well and people that didn't.
All of the above.
Okay, so everybody here on this list is, for me, pretty much well deserved. Again, the same thing with the women's coach of the year. I don't understand why Emma Hayes of Chelsea is here. I don't see it. Stefan Lerch of Wolfsburg, I totally understand. Renald Pedros of Lyon, I totally understand. It may begin to seem like I'm having problems with the English, but for me, on the men and women's team, Gareth Southgate, for me, shouldn't be on the men's coach of the year. I don't care where England went to. The toughest matches that England played were the ones against Belgium, the one against Croatia, and the one against Belgium again, and they lost all three. So why is he here?
I don't know.
Next story, please.
Thank you very much.
Anybody else that you think should be on the list, please mention their names.
Yeah.
Let's throw that out there.
Send us your own nominations.
Send us your own nominations.
Send it to Smooth981FM on Twitter. Use that hashtag LockerRoom981 so Tega can find it. So Roma are considering legal action after missing out on the signing of the Bordeaux's Brazilian winger Malcolm to Barcelona. Barcelona announced on Tuesday that they had agreed the 42 million euro sign of the 21-year-old just the day after Roma said that they had a deal of their own. In an official release on their website, that's the club's website, the sports reporting director Monchi says, we're looking at other options, our options, and seeing if we have a legal case. It is true that nothing was signed, but there are many messages with the agents and their presidents that are at least worth being assessed.
Okay.
What does this mean to
Until the paper hits the pen hits the paper, nothing has been agreed. But here it is. What Barcelona does sometimes is really distasteful in the transfer market. So Roma had this agreement. They were going to buy Malcolm from Bordeaux. It looked like everything was signed, sealed, and delivered. All of a sudden, Barcelona enters into the fray, drops big money. Of course, if you had the choice,
of course, you go for Barcelona.
Do you understand?
It's a no-brainer. That big fat check.
Thank you. At least you're almost guaranteed of winning something.
Yeah.
And then you get that money. So the player, of course, did an about turn.
Quickly.
And I'm not talking about turn like he just turned around in the room. It was a flight cancellation. And then, do you understand how bad the about turn was? It was a flight cancellation and then rerouting to Spain as opposed to Italy.
Right thinking man.
So
because see, last the money was right, it's secure.
Yeah, but what's this? Roma is saying that they're considering legal options. I don't know how they can win this case because there was no pen to paper. It's not like he planned to sign and then he changed his mind. Yeah. But what it is that yes, Barcelona did hijack the deal, and while it is not classy, I don't think they've done anything illegal yet. Yeah, so let's wait and see what happens.
I'm wondering, okay, anyway, if they didn't flout any laws, I don't see why they should actually push it. Cruz says, I think Ferrari needs to stop using Kimi for just bodyguard duties. Yeah, he can actually win.
I think so too.
There's a point there. Shay says, please, where's Tolu? You mean Fulu? You're looking for trouble. Fulu's on vacation and we're actually counting down to when she'll be back. Tega is looking very kinky today. Valentine Ohu, Salisu is very unlucky in an analysis trap. Just for $750, not even like $2 million. Again, I ask Valentine, where's your uncle? They're wrong. You're looking for my trouble, Shay. My hand is unblocked. So, Shago from Ikorodu says, crayfish, Tega, you're wicked though. Get into the semis. Gareth deserves to be there, or would Tega prefer Jose?
Gareth should not even be on the list, even on the supplementary list.
Not at all. All right. So France's World Cup star Kylian Mbappe joined regulars Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi on the shortlist for the best FIFA Men's Player Award. World Soccer's governing body announced on Tuesday, alongside the other announcements. Well, they said the best FIFA Men's Player, Cristiano Ronaldo, is up for Portugal, Real Madrid, and Juventus. Kevin De Bruyne for Belgium, Manchester City, Antoine Griezmann for France and Atletico Madrid, Eden Hazard for Belgium and Chelsea, Harry Kane from England and Tottenham. A whole list of other people, including a category for best FIFA Women's Player.
Okay, now for the men's, Neymar didn't make this list, and I know. I think it's his World Cup that did him in. I don't even think it's the injury he got that ended his season. I think it's his World Cup dramatics that got him off this list. I don't know why else he will not be here but that. I mean, I think people just got fed up and were like, no, I'm not having it. But if you ask me, again, they're going to trim this list down to 3. And it will be interesting to see who the third person will be.
I think Ronaldo will make it very easily.
At the end of the season, it was Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, and there was a question about Mo Salah. But after this World Cup, Luka Modric has got to be in that list. And again, for me, it will be. I'll be very upset if either one of Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi wins this thing. I'll be very upset
because the reputation of what
I will break bottles. Yeah, because what it is, I will break bottles. What it means is that they are robbing another person. I remember when they robbed Frank Ribery in 2013. Guy won 5 MVPs in 5 different tournaments and did not win the FIFA Ballon d'Or.
Is the nomination based on just this World Cup performance?
No, it's based on the season and the World Cup. It's based on the whole season, everything cumulatively. So sometimes it's the most recent event that is in the mind. But if in the finals of Luka Modric was the MVP of UCL, he was the MVP of World Cup. How can he not be the MVP of the year?
Okay, so that's a question for you to ponder, and then that's another for you to actually send us a nomination for on Twitter. Use that hashtag LockerRoom91. Let's take a little breather back to more stories here. LockerRoom91.
Well, let me confirm that. I think he was MVP of of UCL.
Oh boy.
Hey Lagos, looking for ways to step up your game? I've got the perfect event for you. Now this Thursday and Friday, that is July 26th and 27th, Google for Nigeria is happening. It's designed for anyone in
Man of the match was Gareth Bale. Okay.
Take advantage of technology solutions that can amp your hustle with solutions from Google. Yes! Nigeria is a perfect center to showcase all the digital transformation that's happening on the continent, despite our many infrastructure challenges. And I love that Google sees that. You won't want to miss out on this opportunity to see Google's latest products that can help you achieve your goals. There will also be special masterclasses by the YouTube and publisher team, teaching people how to create content for this mobile first generation and monetize. Attendees will also have a chance of winning free gifts. Ooh, love free things. From
Oh no, he was MVP of 20. Let me check the year.
For Google for Nigeria at g.co/Google.
I'm not registering.
And come prepared to learn.
I'm telling you, that's how Google throughout the World Cup. The World Cup finals, I was watching with my naked eyes. They're not sending me stupid updates that I could do better. In fact, I wanted to be updating themselves.
27th from 10 a.m. at Landmark Event Center. And remember to register. It's at g.co/Google for Nigeria.
You are beautiful, strong, dauntless, determined.
Oh, I think it was Gareth Bale, not Modric. Modric was
intelligent,
just better player. Yeah.
talented, unique, aging in comfort. Whoever, wherever, whenever, we are here to enable you to be you. Stambic IBTC, moving forward.
When you get an Uber, where to, madam? We know the answer is more than
Ikeja, please.
Uber.
deeper than that. It's
A date. Because I really do like this guy. We really connect.
Fast Uber. We do much more than taking you from one place to another. We help you connect with the people that matter most to you.
I don't think we should bother with any stories. I think we should just go to
the comments, yeah? Okay, because the time is
H2O sparkling flavored water is guaranteed.
Well, Coco finished all but one time.
Now, this is not the kind of oil you say when jollof rice finishes, just when you get to the wedding party. Oh, this is the kind of oil you make when you taste H2O sparkling flavored water that refreshes you with fruity goodness.
Oh,
Get H2O and feel the O effect. H2O.
Oh.
Water is gonna be jealous. H2O is from the makers of 7-Up.
celebrate with us at Jumia from 16th to 29th July. Enjoy up to 70% off on over 1 million product deals and guarantee free delivery on Jumia Express orders of 10,000 naira and above in selected cities. Hurry, show all the celebration over at jumia.com.ng. 500,000 free vouchers available for even more discounts. T's and C's apply. Jumia. Save money, shop easy. In partnership with HP, Intel, DXG,
Studio.
Pro, and Infinity.
This is Smooth Breakfast.
We're glad to have you back as we take on the concluding part of sports stories inside the Locker Room 981, and as part of the Smooth Breakfast here at Smooth 98.1. Lagos will be taking more of your messages here on WhatsApp 0809 444 981. Daniel sent this one. It says, why on earth would Gareth Southgate, what will he be doing on that list? I can't win against some female coaches. We'll also be surprised if Messi and Ronaldo wins the best player. Modric all the way.
First of all, Daniel, that's a very sexy statement. What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
That female coaches,
It's inappropriate.
Southgate. Are you kidding me?
Sorry, Tega. Moving on. Charles Chizosia says, I'm wondering why Salisu got so many finals without winning any. He had bribes in his pockets. The god of soccer does not sleep or slumber. Modric deserves the football MVP for 2018, but Anas is the real MVP.
Oh, one correction. It was Gareth Bale that was man of the match.
Okay.
Not So Modric did he did win the UCL with Real Madrid, and then it was MVP World Cup. So my vote.
MI from Akoka says Barcelona and Roma reminds me about the umbrella and the broom in the last Ekitiguba elections. Both clubs were involved in vote buying, but one outsmarted. They followed the money. Hashtag secure the bag. MI, you see what you did there. Going to Twitter very quickly for a few messages. Bejoro says, Tega, don't forget they also robbed Wesley Sneijder, who won the treble during the season and got to the World Cup final, but FIFA gave it to Messi. And this was the beginning of robbing people. If FIFA wants to use goals, why do they have Golden Boot Award?
Thank you.
Hate Wonder says, any other Coach of the Year winner to be awarded in the list apart from Pep Guardiola is a fraud.
Are you kidding me? Didier Deschamps should win it.
Wait, he continues, and yes, Gareth Southgate has no business being there. As for the player award, Kevin De Bruyne should win this. He just needs to have a fantastic first half of the season.
He should travel.
Talking about traveling Lagos, this is where we actually travel to the second part of the show. Well, the last part. At the top of the hour, we get to talk. The number to call then is 0144899981. It's very important for you to memorize that number or save it on your contact list because we get to talk all through 1 hour, actually 45 minutes. 0144899981. Also, the number to send a message or WhatsApp message to is 0809444091. We'll come back to talk about the PDP taking over the Senate, according to the report from this day newspaper, as 14 senators defect from APC. Next. Good morning.
Are you kidding me?
Wow, quickly check the comments on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Funny.